Hey there. Good morning and welcome to ShareTrek. This is Raj here. Friends, if you invest in healthcare or biotech, you know the reality. Developing a new drug is incredibly difficult. It's widely accepted that bringing a single new drug to market can take more than a decade and cost well over $1 billion. But the scariest part for investors isn't the time or the money, it's the failure rate. Pharma companies often start with thousands of molecules, they narrow them down, just a few potential candidates. But once the trials begin, the real risk starts. This stage is often called the valley of death. Around 10 to 15% of drugs entering phase 1 trials reach approval, meaning 85 to 90% fail. That's a massive amount of wasted capital. But what if we could cut years and billions off that process? That's where artificial intelligence comes in. AI isn't just a buzzword in pharma anymore. It's now becoming a critical tool that's changing the economics of drug discovery. First, AI can analyze huge biological databases to identify better drug candidates faster. Instead of trial and error in the lab, it uses digital prediction. Second, AI helps design and optimize clinical trials, finding the right patient populations to make trials smaller, faster, and more efficient. And third, advanced AI can simulate how a molecule might interact with the human body, producing toxicity or efficacy long before entering a clinical trial. That allows companies to fail fast and cheap digitally, but not physically. And that translates to reduction of risk for the investors. A good example is in silico medicine, which discovered a fibrosis target with AI and reached phase 1 start in about 30 months. So, where is the investment opportunity, you may ask? When we can break it into two buckets. The pharma adopters using AI to strengthen their pipelines, and the AI enablers developing the technology itself and offering it to the pharma companies. Let's start with the big pharma adopters. Mega cap players using AI to rejuvenate pipelines and extend product life cycles. First, Pfizer, ticker symbol PFE. I have this in my portfolio. Of course, it's in deep red right now, but I think it's a long-term holding for me. That's my disclosure. Pfizer has been aggressive in using AI across that entire value chain. They have used computational modeling and supercomputing tools to accelerate Paxlovid development during the pandemic. Today, they applied machine learning to predict new targets and improve trial efficacy. Next is Bristol Myers Squibb, ticker symbol BMY. BMS has built deep partnership with AI-focused biotech firms, betting big that AI can speed the discovery in oncology and immunology. For these pharma giants, AI isn't about disruptions, it's about efficacy and efficiency, improving margins and making R&D dollars go further and reducing the risk. Now for investors looking for pure play AI exposure, let's move to the AI enablers. Companies building the platforms that power the next gen drug discovery. First up is Schrödinger, ticker symbol SDGR. They blend physics-based simulation with machine learning to model molecular behavior. Think of them as the picks and shovels of AI drug discovery. Their primary business is software licensing, supplying virtually every major biopharma company worldwide with their services. That recurring revenue stream funds their internal drug pipeline. The next one I would like to talk about is Recursion Pharmaceuticals. Ticker symbol RXRX. Recursion runs massive automated wet labs generating millions of experiments weekly. All that data flows into their proprietary AI systems, Recursion OS. They partner with big pharma like Bayer and Roche while advancing their own pipeline. The other one that I have for you is Tempus AI. I do have this in my portfolio right now. Again, this is in red, but I believe this is a long-term holding for me. Tempus AI goes with the ticker symbol TEM. And as far as Tempus is concerned, they went public in June 2024, and they serve as a bellwether for AI healthcare trends. Their model is data first, one of the world's largest libraries of clinical and molecular data. They license de-identified insights to pharma companies, helping design more targeted drug trials. The convergence of biology and technology is opening an entirely new frontier, one that could redefine the economics of drug innovation. Biotech risks will always be high, but AI is the best tool we have seen yet so far for reducing these risks and accelerating timelines. Over the next decade, investors who understand both the science and the software may have a real edge in this emerging space. As always, please do your own due diligence before making investment decisions. Friends, if you found this deep dive helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe for more research-driven breakdowns. You will also see a detailed Substack article on this video in our free Substack. Link to the Substack is in the description. You can subscribe that for free and help me grow the Substack audience. Also, friends, if you want me to do some deep dive into any of these companies, or if you think I've left out some big company, please put that in the comment section and I'll surely make a video for you. With that, my friends, I'd like to wish you a very good day in the market. Catch up with you again in the next video. Bye for now.